俺の痛みはお前以上だ。
Alright guys, so I've been playing with Bane for over a day now and I'm ready to give you a full showcase of his ultimate with every single bit of every single one of his ninjutsus. So we're starting off with the Seer Jutsu Absorption, and I don't think this name fits with this jutsu because, I mean, Seal and Absorption, it would have made sense more if it's like Chakra Absorption or something like that. But Seal, Absorption, and Absorption doesn't actually like mean anything here because basically you're not absorbing attacks, you're not absorbing Chakra, you're not absorbing anything. So what happens in this ninjutsu when you use it is that Gakido appears and you place a barrier, and this barrier causes damage to surroundings while also recovering CB. There's a lot of things that are not 100% clear here, and we're gonna clear them off here because, well, a lot of people are asking whether that barrier can actually protect you from damage, and it does not. Okay, it's not a sustainable protection, it's not a protection in general at all. And a couple of people on Discord server said that it did save them from ultimates. Trust me, I tried it against at least 4 different ultimates and like 30 times against them using this jutsu in like every millisecond of its usage, like when exactly the ultimate hits. It does not save you from the ultimate at all. And if it does have that millisecond where it saves you from the ultimate, it's not something you want to actually use or count on to what is it called, to counter ultimates in general. So yeah, and as for the recovery of CB, it's not clear here because if you use this against nothing, like if you just use it to get CB back, you're not gonna get any CB. You have to actually attack something and damage something using it to actually get your CB back. And yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and show you guys how this works. I've done a lot of testing and I've got some numbers that can be interesting for you guys. So yeah, basically what you need to know is that it gives you back 189 CB back, but it depends of course on the like the CB that you use already. Let's say for example, okay, we have a wall here, just want to use against this wall. No, never mind, we'll have to do this again. Alright, so we're gonna start off with wasting some of our chakra points. Okay, I think we have enough now, and yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and attack this wall and we'll see how much we get back. So as you can see, we got back 119 only, but of course because the chakra wall itself, the usage of it is 70 CB, so basically you use 70 but you get back 189, so you end up with only 119. But let's say for example you use it against 3 enemies at the same time. So there we go, we got back around 497 chakra points, and that's actually 3 times the 189 minus the 70 we used for the chakra, the chakra absorption jutsu, whatever it's called. So you end up with only 497. So basically for everything you attack using or you kill using this jutsu, you get back 189 chakra points. So let's do it again. And it doesn't matter what you attack, like if it's an installation, a trap, anything that can get damage and use it against it, you will get back 189 points minus of course the chakra you use for that. Now, one more thing you need to know about this barrier: it's very big enough to actually go through walls like the small walls. Like I'll show you guys which walls I'm talking about. So walls in this area, like the very thin walls, you can go behind them and take the installations that are stuck to them, like that are next to the walls. But walls that are, for example, this big, like this stack, the one that is next to pain, you cannot go through that. If you want to go through that, you will have to use the summoning jutsu, and yeah, we'll talk about that later, but we're now talking about the barrier. Okay, so the last thing that I want to talk about is that it does not save you from ultimates. Alright. And yeah, one more thing actually we're gonna be trying here, which is that it doesn't steal chakra from the enemy. So, see, we still have our chakra even though he used it against us. It was 3,702 and still 3,702, and again it's still the same thing. Okay. So it doesn't steal chakra, it just regenerates them. Okay, now we're gonna try the last thing, which is to avoid the ultimate of Bane, using Bane of course. Now I hope he doesn't kill me before. Okay, we're gonna try. See? It doesn't actually protect you from the ultimate at all. I tried with many times and it does not. It doesn't have that iframe that actually protects you from the ultimate. And yeah, in case you actually go against another Bane using his ultimate, you will never be able to actually escape from that. Even if you run away, his range is very big, so there's no way you can actually escape that. So yeah, you'll have to rest in peace there. Okay, now let's talk about the second jutsu here, which is using the rockets, the fire arrow head. So in this one, basically you have to use Shurado appears and launch his missiles, 3 missiles actually, and they cause damage. And there's only 5 seconds delay, unlike the barrier, which is 7 seconds delay. So somebody would say that's just plain damage, it's nothing important about it, but it's actually different from other attacks, like the shurikens, for example, of Itachi or maybe Sarada's, because we're gonna try here and show you guys. So the 3 rockets have like a delay between each one of them. So unlike the shurikens, for example, if you use the shurikens against some enemy and these, like the 2 first shurikens kill the enemy, the other ones will still hit that enemy even though it's dead. But in case you're using the rockets here and you kill an enemy using the first rocket, the second one will go to the second enemy or the next enemy. The only problem is it just goes in a straight line, and if the second enemy or the next enemy is not behind that first enemy, it's basically gonna be a waste, just like the shurikens. So we're gonna taste it here and we'll see how this goes, or I'll show you how it goes because I already saw how it goes. So we have 3 frogs here. I'm gonna give them all in. Okay, so as you can see, the first one killed it, the second one just went to the second one. Okay, we're gonna try here. Bruh, leave me alone. Okay, never mind, we're gonna try again here. I don't wanna summon him now. I can get him out of the way. Okay, so the 3 frogs. So as you can see, all 3 of them died with only the 3 missiles. We did not actually have to like use other jutsus. Like in the shurikens, if we are using the shurikens, basically you're gonna have to waste all of shurikens on only one enemy. In this case, it's only like 1 hit, and if they die, the next hit goes to the next enemy. Okay, let's try again here using installations. Okay, with the walls it's quite different because I don't know. I think it had more HP, so it needed two heads. So the two heads destroyed the wall, and then the third one destroyed the needle. So it is better than the shurikens in that way only. Like the damage is not that crazy like the shurikens do, but it's still useful in my opinion. Now we're gonna be talking about the last ninjutsu, which is the summon ninjutsu, and by using that, the animal buff appears, summoning an animal and randomly decreasing the enemy's attack or defense or even the movement speed, and the effect is small. So if you remember when I bowled it for the first time, I said this is gonna be a bad jutsu because in every game that ever releases something like that with random effect, it's just not usable for competitive purposes. So yeah, it's not, you don't know what exactly you're gonna get from using it, but people normally just use these kind of attacks for fun. Like yeah, you're just gonna you're gonna use a jutsu and you don't know which animal is gonna be summoned here, and you get like random effects. So yeah, it's basically 100% random. You cannot do anything about it. You cannot control it, because I've seen a lot of theories of how to control these three summons, and trust me, I tried everything, and this, what people say, is just bullshit. For one time, I actually was trying to test something using it, and like I got 7 times in a row the dog that removes or decreases the movement speed, and then I got the panda after that as the next time, and then 7 times again the dog. So there's actually no way to determine what exactly you're gonna get. So in some cases, like in the SAM, the special surprise attack mission, where you want, for example, to get the defense down using the Banda summon, and let's say you keep trying to summon, and you keep getting the other two, like the dog, or the other one, what was it called, the worm, I think, some kind of worm, and yeah, you're not getting the Banda. You want the Banda because you want to decrease the defense for other attackers to actually do damage to the tailed beast or whatever is going to be in the next SAM. So yeah, you cannot actually count on this, but at the end of the day, it's actually useful in other ways, and we're going to show you, I'm going to be showing you guys how useful it is here. Okay, so this is going to be a quick showcase of this summoning jutsu, and I've already showed you this, guys, in the bowling video. If you haven't seen that, make sure to check the link in the description. There you will find the link for the bowling video, and at the end there you will find a quick showcase, and some of the things that are mentioned here are mentioned there as well. So basically you can get through the thick walls using the summon jutsu, and you can get anything behind thick walls like these. One more thing that I forgot to mention about this barrier jutsu, or whatever it's called, the absorption, or however you call it, is that it has a different knock back effect. Like normally when you use the summon jutsu here, for example. Okay, no, let's wait for a while. See, this is a normal look back. And yeah, I just want to show you how far it can go. It's exactly the same as all of Sasori's attacks. Like all of Sasori's attacks are very long range, and this is like exactly the same. So you can just keep attacking someone like Sasori from far away, but of course don't do it against Sasori, because all of his attacks can get to you using not like he doesn't have to actually see you. He will hit you from where you hit them. So yeah, not against Sasori, and everything else might work well. Is his ultimate there? Alright. One more hit and he's done. See, without even having to go here and like having to go through the traps to get him, like from far away. And even if he was like standing here, you can just keep getting him with this. But as you can see, the effect of knocking him back was just normal. But the barrier has a different knockback effect. So it's exactly the same as when something like the toad bomb use here. So exactly the same as you can see here. So we're gonna use summoning trap here to show you how this goes. Alright. So this is a normal knockback. Okay, he didn't get knocked back. Yeah, one more thing about his kit is that every single attack of his kits knock the enemy back. Yes, exactly. That's what I want to show you. His knockback on this skill is different, and you stay like the enemy stays down at least 2 seconds on the ground, which is different from the other knockback attacks. Okay, so the last thing we're gonna talk about is the ultimate, and I've already reviewed that in the bowling video. Again, you'll find the link for that in the description. Basically, you can with level 1 kill pretty much almost any shinobi in the game, even the defense type, and from a very far distance. So as you can see, Itachi here has like over 23,000 HP, and he was so far away. I just killed him without even looking at him, which is so crazy. The ultimate is amazing in my opinion, and yeah, it's just broken. I'm gonna try it here again, but against Sasori. So yeah, let's go. So Sasori most of the time is just hiding behind some wall or far away, and it's actually hard to reach him. So from anywhere you will be able to kill him, as long as of course they are in the range. I mean, if you are in the middle, exactly in the middle of the map here, for example, you can kill almost everything on the map. But if you are like here, your circle will not even reach, like it will reach the middle of the map, but not behind that. So yeah, as a defender, like if you put him here, for example, in defense, so, and that's what we're gonna do right now. Just gonna change this to him, and yeah, he is just an instant kill, basically. Like nobody can ever evade him, except for of course the people with the shinobis with summon Susanoo protection or chakra wall or something like that. But something like Itachi, for example, because it's easy to evade ultimates using Itachi and his teleport, but teleport is no longer a way to evade his ultimate. So as you can see, I will see his ultimate. So I tried to use my teleport, but my teleport's range doesn't actually get you out of his range. So if you are near to him and he uses his ultimate, your teleport will not save you. So let's try this again. So the only way that I actually found to beat his ultimate, I will show you here. So run a bit and then use the teleport. You have to run for like 2 steps, then use the teleport to get out of his range. But other than that, it's impossible. And in my opinion, nobody can do that as a quick reaction. Okay, I didn't even. I can't do it, man. It's impossible to evade his ultimate. All right, so yeah, this is his ultimate. It's broken, one of the best. Actually, it is the best ultimate in the game right now, in my opinion. And yeah, this is everything about his kit. What we're gonna talk about right now is going to be him as a defender. As you can see, if he got to under his 40% HP, he will kill anything around him. Nobody can survive that, except of course something like the Susano Itachi. So I'll show you here how he can survive this easily. So this is the only way to evade his ultimate right now. So as a defender, he's really amazing. His ultimate is a quick way to take care of the enemies, and yeah, in defense he'll be very good. Plus, all of his attacks have the knockback effect, so if one of the bots, for example, flew, like normally I just put tornado traps here and they get separated. So if they get separated here or maybe here, and in one of the three places Bane is there, he will just keep knocking them back with his kit, and if he does get under his 40% HP, he will use his ultimate, and as you can see, no escape. Alright guys, so at the end of this video, basically Bane is pretty good. He's not the best, but his ultimate is the best. His ultimate can kill everything at level 1. It has the best range so far. His kit is pretty solid. Like, all of his attacks have a knockdown effect, just like Hokage Naruto's. And one of them has a better knockout effect, actually. And yeah, in general, I actually love him. He's pretty great, and I will put him in rank 2. Of course, he's not gonna be the best as the original Itachi. He is really good, probably in defense. As a defender, he's probably gonna do a lot of work for you. As an attacker, he's probably not the best. I mean, you can just switch one of these three ninjutsus to his jumping jutsu or skill or whatever, and you can just go through fortresses using the jumping skill, which is probably gonna like save you a lot of time, especially against the tornado traps. But in general, I love all of his three ninjutsus. They are all useful, and I would not be able to actually like switch one of them for this jumping skill, so I would just use them and try to detect the tornado traps just by walking. You know, now the walking has been nerfed, so now you can actually walk even slower and detect the tornado traps easier than before. But in general, his kit is, as I said, is pretty solid. If you haven't bowled for him, go ahead and bowl for him now. The rates are actually better than ever, and his ultimate is the best. That's all I can say. So yeah, that was it for this video, guys. I would have loved to actually do some showcase in the attack missions, but the thing is, I am right now in special joining, and all the games that I get is just against bots. I can't like showcase anything against bots. So yeah, this is probably gonna be the end of this video. So yeah, thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.